Okay, so here's my lecture on
I'm telling you, when the
3.6.
graph goes into maximum, it's going down.
This is a pretty
I told you it's
challenging
going
topic in the
down,
sense that
okay?
it's got a fair amount of work.
What's with all
It's
this
actually
math stuff? I think I need somebody to help me, man. I need someone to help me.
Using all the knowledge
graph
from
that.
pre-calc for graphing, and on top of that we put calculus stuff as well, so it becomes a fairly long process. So like I'm saying, it's painful, and I thought I'd kind of share this rap with you. It was given to me by Asha Chaudhary about, I think, 5, maybe 6 years ago. And it's really stuck in my mind, and every time I do a graphing exercise, I really go to play this. It really brings back memories of doing some really intense problems back in those days. Anyway, I'll let this go on for about another 30 seconds or so, and then to kind of get you in the mood, and then we'll plow into a question that really exhibits all the items that we need to go through in terms of graphing a function.
Please take me there. You see a bus, por favor, miss pre-calculus. I know you got a life, don't want to give stats.
Okay, so I'm just going to let this go.
Words like quadratic. I have to break the habit.
And let's take a look at what we are supposed to do in this section here. Okay, so the acronym that we're going to use is disarm it, and I must give attributes to Ms. Ford for introducing this to me and coming up with a very catchy term to organize the work. Okay, so disarm it really stands for, when we are trying to draw a graph by hand, to analyze it using these 8 steps. Okay, D stands for domain, I for intercepts for x and y, S for symmetry, A for asymptotes, R for relative. Actually 5 and 6 are really combined. It's RM really is what it stands for, relative, min max, I for inflection, and T for table. Okay, we're going to do this problem here. Okay, x squared minus 2x plus 4 divided by x minus 2, and you need to really organize this in a way that's easy for me to grade and also for you to see. Okay, so part number 1, and this is what I want you to do, is I want you to number the steps. So you get D for domain, and if I take a look at this function here, you can see that x cannot be equal to 2 because the denominator would go to 0. So the domain is minus infinity to 2 union 2 to infinity. Okay, so that's the domain, and then box your answers. Okay? Number 2, I for intercepts. So to get the x-intercept, this is a rational function, so that would happen if the numerator is equal to 0, and obviously if you try and use a quadratic formula, you can see the discriminant b squared minus 4ac, which is equal to 4 minus 16, is less than 0, so there are no x-intercepts. Okay. Y-intercepts are obtained by putting in x equals 0, and so you get 0 over 4 divided by negative 2, which is negative 2. So that's your y-intercept. Okay. We move on to symmetry, and just as a refresher, remember that symmetry is done by looking at f of minus x, and if it is equal to fx, then it would be even. If it's f minus x is equal to negative fx, then it's odd, and otherwise it's going to be neither. Okay. So if I do f of minus x, okay, in the original function I get x squared plus 2x plus 4 over negative x minus 2, and as you can well see that this is not equal to fx, so it's not even. It is not equal to negative fx, okay, because remember negative fx would look like negative x squared plus 2x minus 4 over negative x minus 2. Okay, this is what negative fx would be.